Hello, everyone, and welcome to Motor City Aquatics. It's been a while since I've made a video, but I was asked recently how I get my CPDs to breed so easily. I don't know if it's easy, but I just want to show you real quick. I'm going to show you a few things. I'm not going to edit this video, so I'll start and stop the video. But so this is what I do. It's been 2 days. My containers have been in here for 2 days, so it's time to take them out. I used to take them out every day, but it just it messed the tank up a lot, stress them out. So I don't want to stress them out as much anymore. So I do every 2 days. And I seem to get pretty good amounts of eggs out of them. So what I do is I just reach in here, pull them out, slide the lid back some. I dump a little water out of them, put them on top. Make sure there's no fish in it. Same one here. I dump it out. So, I'm going to do it to Red. Hold on, I had Red. Must fell off. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I don't know. Hold on. Oh, got it. Alright, so after I do that, then I dump the contents into a bowl. I dump the contents into this to separate. So what I like to do is I'll come here. If I do it every day, I'll pull the moss up, I'll look and see if there's any eggs. Usually you could see the eggs. The eggs look like little crystal balls, literally like glass. So it's not hard to differentiate, an egg from, like, let's just say something floating. So then I just sit here and, blow this around. Now it's full of eggs. I don't know, probably at least 20 that I could see. So then I just dump this into the bucket. And then I pull out all the contents that I had in the cup. What I use is I use marbles. I got it off, I can't remember, there's a girl on there. She did gravel or marbles, and I'd rather do marbles, it's easier, but I just put marbles in the bottom of a cup to weigh it down. I put my mesh in here, my plastic mesh that I got at Michael's, with all the holes in it. You've seen it a million times. It's for stitching. Or crochet or whatever that people do. And then all I do, get it back in there. I hold everything in place. I tilt the bowl. And then I just bring it in here and I stick it in. Balance it. I put it on top of a sponge filter that I have in there. In case I want to start up another tank, I have a dirty sponge filter at all times. It doesn't look really good, but, it keeps me from having to worry about it. So then the second one, I do the same. This one got caught when I put it in the other day, but that's good. It keeps the fish from getting down in there and getting to the eggs. Let's go. Let me go. Right. So seeing being tall, this is like my little table up here, but it allows me to examine into the bowl or into this little cup to see if I have eggs. So see that I just stir it. If I don't see eggs, then I usually won't empty it. There's no sense in it. Now, if I do it every day, I usually, most of the time, I won't see eggs in each cup. There's a possibility. If they're really doing a lot of business, that day, I can, there's a good chance I can see them in both. But that's why I wait 2 days. If you go to 3, there's a good chance they're going to start hatching. So you don't want to wait that long. My allergies are acting up, so forgive me for the coughing. So yeah, just put it back in there. And then I just take this big mound of moss, put it in here. I don't just drop it in, I kind of fluff it. I know it's kind of weird. But I just, pop it around. I don't get, like anything super special on it. But I open it up, so they can swim into it, make them comfortable. So then again, I just take it and submerge it real slow down into here. I'm going to have to clean it soon again too, because there's poop everywhere from the plecos. My super red bristlenose long fins had eggs again, and the dad is sitting on them in that top. I make all my own pleco caves out of slate. I cut them out of tile saw, but he's in there on the third batch now. I had hiccups bad today. So I'm going to have to pull them soon, because if I pull them, then he won't sit on them, because if you sit on them and then they hatch and then they go out into the tank, they won't lay eggs because they're going to want to grow, raise the fry up. So I don't, once they hatch, I pull them out and I put them in the grow up tank over there. So once I get to that point, then I'm done here. Let me turn this filter up so. Alright. And then what I do is I take the bucket I dump the bucket into here, and then I turn the light on and I siphon the eggs out with a syringe. So just a little syringe, I just stick it in there. I use the light over here, shine the light, and it enables me to see the eggs really well. So I'll pour it in here, separate the eggs, because I'm not going to be able to hold the camera and do all that. I'll let you know how many I got out of this batch. Okay, so I had 52. I paid a girl. I had 52 eggs out of that batch, out of a 2-day period, which is good. 52 eggs for me is good. Now I'll see if I can show them to you. I don't know, it's hard, but how we use the light is like that. We use the light. I don't know if the phone will freak out, but you could tilt the light up so you could see the eggs much better. But with the phone, it's easier like this. But if you see those eggs in there, I'm sure you see them. They look like little crystal balls. See them all up front and everything. So that's how we get them. And then we move them up here when they get a little bigger. See, those are babies. And the adults are in there. I don't know, so up there's some. And then over here is one of their grow out tanks. So we started moving them out once they get a little bigger. Once they're, the size of that bigger one there. Even this one here up front, we're starting to get them out. Because we don't want them predating on the little ones. So, but that's what we do. So now what we're going to do and I'll build it. I'll come back with that also, but I'm sure you guys have seen it a million times. I'm gonna try it, see what happens. I've been doing a lot of homework on it to see if it's actually worth doing. Just because somebody says that, somebody builds it doesn't mean that it's going to work, So, but I bought this. This is one of those over the box, containers, and then this is your bubble tube. Sorry, and this is your tube that'll go up. Oops. This goes here. It's your lift tube. Blah blah blah, like that. So the lift tube, you hook the air here, it sucks it up. Well, I was just raising them in there, but I found that it's much easier doing it my way and raising them in catch cups. Way simpler. But I don't like sticking my hand in there like that all day, every day. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try that. So I ordered part 2. I'm sure we've all seen the videos, but I ordered the Aqua Nursery to hook it together. I don't know what it cost, maybe $18. Amazon, free shipping. So that's what we got now. So let me work on this, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done putting it together. Okay, so we're back, and here is the second part of now the box is built for the eggs, to keep my hands out of the tank. So if you haven't seen videos, they're all over YouTube on how to set these up. They're actually, some people are making boxes, 3D machines or whatever. I just bought this box, seen the video, and I wanted to see if it actually works. Well, it actually does work. Setting it up, having it come all the way up, spit into here, and then collect your eggs into the catch container on the outside. This one's actually a larger one. I bought it to grow the CPDs in, but I ended up using these breeder bar catch cups, whatever you want to call them. So this is what I hatch them in. But so this does work. I turned the bubbles down, but if I turn it up, so what happens is the CPDs come in here, they do their thing, they lay their eggs, they get fertilized, they drop down into this green angled container part, falls through the slit, it goes down there into the tube. If you could see it, it gets sucked down through there, the air brings it up all the way around, and it spits it in the container. Bam, it goes into here. There are a lot of eggs in here right now. It's just the phone's not picking it up, but there's a lot in here. So here's the and I have baby bristlenose in here. See if we can see those. No, don't think so. Close, but I can't get it. But it's full of baby bristlenose. The dad's sitting out. So, anyways, it does work. It's a neat little trick, but the only thing that I found, which I haven't heard anyone talk about, so we'll turn this back down. Actually, unplug it, but what I've noticed, and it has to be from this because I haven't had this issue yet, is some of the eggs that I took out and put in my container, they got fungusy. So I'm wondering if when the females lay the eggs, the males are not able to fertilize them as quick. Maybe this is too powerful. It's sucking them down too quick before they get fertilized properly. And I had a bunch of them fungus up. Surprising. Because when I was just doing it, pulling them out of the cups, none fungused up. So what I'm doing now is just, I'm not running this. I actually just unplugged the pump. And every day I'll turn it on and just pull out vacuum out the ones that were laid that fell through. Because no matter what, the eggs are going to fall through that mesh in there, right? So they're going to fall through, go in there, sitting there, or down at the bottom, whatever. See, there's one right there. There's some in there already. They're just sitting in there. But there's 1, 2, I don't know, 2 or 3 that I can see right now. So anyways, they'll sit in there. And then when I turn it on, it'll pull them all out. But at least it won't have that constant draw pulling the eggs down and possibly making it to where they're not fertilized. So I can do more in-depth work into that. But see how pretty those are? If anybody's looking for long-fin super red bristlenose plecos, holla at your boy. We got those on CPDs for sale. Here's all the CPDs that I'm putting them right back in with the adults. So as they grow, I'll just dump them in here, and we'll do it like that. But the bristlenose should be ready to go here in another, I don't know. I think I got about 15 of them ready to go, maybe a couple more weeks. So, yeah, we did a big water change on this today, and everyone's super happy. So, but yeah, so that's my report on this so far. I am getting a lot of eggs. It does work. I haven't had to stick my hands in there. That is a plus. So we just have to see, like I said, it doesn't need to run all day, every day. It doesn't. As they lay eggs, the eggs will fall through, just like they did the cups. But now all I have to do is turn it on to suck them out, so I don't have to stick my hands in there. So, all right. So far, that's my little information I have on this setup. And the only thing I don't like is it looks like crap, because now it has to be on the outside of my tank. It looks terrible. I don't want to sit and stare at this thing all the time. When just the bowls were in there, it was so much simpler, and it didn't make my tank look so bad. But I don't know. Maybe down the road we'll transfer it to, I don't know, another tank maybe or something, and get rid of it off of this tank, because I don't want to sit and stare at this all the time. It does not look appealing to my eye. So, all right, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll talk to you later. Oh, leave any comments down below if you have anything to add to this. All right, cool. Talk to y'all later. See ya.